Hi, my name is Khushboo and I have cleared my NPTE in July 2024. So my journey started in 2015. I got married and I moved to the US, and that is the time everybody was like, oh, give NPTE, it's not as tough. And I was in this rosy world. So I just attempted NPTE and I didn't pass it. And at that time, StudyBuddy was just starting, and Ankit is my junior from college. I know Ankit and Purvi and Mayanksar personally. So I reached out to them and then we stayed in touch, and then I had a baby. I forgot about it. I moved back to India in 2018 and I just forgot everything about reading and all of that. When COVID hit, that was the time I talked to Ankit. I was just talking. He said, go for PCE. It's remote proctoring. You can do it. And he built up my confidence. And I thought, yeah, maybe I can do it. And I enrolled with the classes. I started my journey. And by the grace of God and everything, I cleared my PCE in the first attempt. And after that, I got a job in Canada at the same time. So when I was doing my PCE, some people told me to try for UK as well. So I tried for my HCPC registration. I got that too. So I'm HCPC UK registered PT right now as well. And then I got a job in Canada after clearing my PCE, and I came here on a work permit. I did not have a PR when I moved here. And I came on work permit, and then I got my PR here. And then Ankit, he's like, go for NPTE, give it right now. And I thought, yeah, maybe I should. And I had my evaluation done back in 2016, so it was a bonus. And then I took mentorship with Shri, and there everything changed from there. Like she said, we'll try for July. This happened in May, and she said, we'll try for July. If it happens, it happens, or else we'll move to October. So I said, okay, but I was not confident because it was just not even 2 months to exam. And I was just starting to prepare after, again, 3 years of gap. And she said, nope, you'll be fine. Just go ahead. And yeah, I prepared for a month and a half. And by the grace of God, here I am, licensed in the US. So I would say, of course, the very first credit I would give is Krishna. Had he not been there, had his blessings not been there, there is no way I could have even thought about embarking on this journey. And then my parents and my family members, my husband, I couldn't have done it without their support. So I always say that this journey it's not about books. It's not about reading. It's not about knowledge. Yes, all of that is important. Don't get me wrong, but it's about guidance. It's an emotional journey. You need your cheerleaders. And I have been so lucky to have family support at the same time. Ankit, Purvi, Pooja, Mayanksar, Shri, Ankush, like these guys. So even when I say the best decision I ever made is enrolling with StudyBuddy. It's not just that they will teach you or that they will help you. So Ankit's classes, especially Ankit and Mayanksar's classes, it will make you a better physio. It is not just that they will teach you. They never spoon feed you. They will never spoon feed you. They will never say, okay, this is the PowerPoint, go and read. It's not like that. They will make you think. They'll make you imagine things like, okay, this is how a muscle attaches. So how is it working? They're not going to tell you how is it going to work. They will make you think. And on top of that, if you're unable to, they are there. Any StudyBuddy member you can reach, they are all so available at all times. I remember when I was doing my PCE, I was in India and Ankit was in the US. And if I would have a doubt, I would just text him. And even if it is in the middle of the night for them, I would just think, okay, he'll wake up and he'll text me back. But he would reply right away. So they're there for you emotionally, and even any doubt, anything, and they will make you a better physio. Currently, I practice in Canada, and I have patients who come and they tell me that, how do you know all this stuff? And I always text Ankit and I tell him that, you know what, this is a credit that's not for me, that's you. Because they made me think. They made me think outside the box. Like, you don't just a shoulder person comes and says, oh, it's been happening, and you don't just jump to frozen shoulder. You think. They will make sure that you get into that habit of thinking. Purvi and Pooja, oh my God, they are the kindest person on this planet. Like, it's not just about your subjects. If you're struggling how to read, if you're struggling about anything, and this is a roller coaster journey, it's never going to be smooth. It's never smooth. You ask any person, it's never smooth. And you will have times when you'll break down. And anybody who has not been in this journey, no matter, like my husband, he's very supportive, but if I'll just sit and start crying, he'll be lost. Like, why are you crying? But these guys, you just call them and they're there for you, because they'll know what it takes to get through this. And then my mentor, Sri, oh God, she is out of this world. The way she works, the way she goes about things, her knowledge, you ask her. And the best part is she never says that, oh, I know everything. She will never, impose her thought process onto you. And if you're not understanding, she'll try to explain it to you in 10 different ways. And even then, if it's not happening, she will ask you, okay, did you get the point? And if you are not getting it, then she'll say, okay, we'll do one-on-one after. So these guys have been there for me. They're like God sent for me. And Mayank sir's neuro, oh my God, it's an entirely different level. Like spinal cord tracks, I don't think, I am a master's in neuro. I used to teach in a college. But I don't think I can teach, like any teacher has ever taught it to me the way he has. Now, even in my sleep, I can wake up and I can tell anyone what tracks has what function. And it's all my answer, the way he'll teach you. So it's an amazing team. And they're going to be there for you through the journey, even after. So it's the best decision you can make if you want to start your journey. Talking about challenges, I would say I had 3 major challenges. And out of those 3, the very first one I would say is the mental block that I faced. Because as soon as you decide, okay, I'm going to give the exam, you book the test, everything is done, and then you sit. And when you sit, you realize, okay, what's next? How do I start? And that's where I sat. And that's the part that gave me a lot of anxiety. I didn't know where to begin with and how to go about it. And that was tough. Like, it took me a while to get out of that phase, but that was the biggest thing. And once I was out, it was easier from that point on. My second challenge was my time. Time management was tough. Like, people study for n number of hours, and I know that every person, not everyone has to devote a set number of hours. Every person is different. But still, it used to give me anxiety that how am I going to manage? Because I don't have that time. I was working 8 to 5. I have a 6-year-old daughter, and she has her own things going on. So I had to be a mom too. And I didn't have that time. I had maybe 5 or 6 hours if I count getting up early in the morning till late at night. And then I had this in my mind that, okay, I have to sleep as well because I have migraines. And if I don't sleep well, then I'll have that. So it was a lot of management, how to do it, how to get everything right, how to arrange everything in a way where I can devote time to studies and family and work and maintain a balance. And my third challenge was other systems. So when I say other system, that is something we talk about, your metabolic conditions or medical conditions like Addison's disease, or how do you examine stool or urine, or you talk about your gastrointestinal diseases. I would say gastrointestinal diseases was my weakest point in the whole syllabus, because everything looked the same to me. And so because I've been practicing, I've been working through this. I have been practicing my MSK, neuro, cardio. We get to practice all of that in our clinical duties and all of that. But other system, like I'm not, we don't practice, like we don't, first off, it's not even in our scope to diagnose metabolic conditions. But even when you see it, it's not as apparent, and we don't get to practice it. So that was something like I had to sit, I had to mug it up. That was not something easy for me, and that was a tough one. There are 3 tips that I would like to give to the aspirants who are planning to give NPTE. The very first thing, it is doable. You can do it. And it is very important. The very first thing that you should do is enroll in StudyBuddy. And they have this vast resources that they'll provide you. And moreover, they will also, they'll join you in a group where you'll have other students who are going through the same journey, and you can find friends who will understand where you are, who matches your frequency. So join StudyBuddy and start reading. Do the lectures. Your lectures are your main thing. I know that we do need to read books, but first do the lectures. Most of your understanding, your knowledge build up, your base will happen with the lectures. If you think that I just want to go read books, it's not a bad idea, but life will be much, much, much easier if you do the lectures and then do the book. The second tip I would say is listen to what your teachers are saying. Trust them. They have been in this classes for so long. They've been doing this for so long. They know what needs to be done. And they do. If you stay in touch with them, they will be able to track your progress, how you're doing, and they will try their best to help you, to guide you, to help you in the areas where you lack. So stay in touch with them. Listen with an open mind. Don't be adamant. Don't close your mind with a certain fact. Try to think, listen to them, trust them. And third tip I would like to give to moms who are working and or anyone who is struggling with time management. So I will just tell you how I did it, because I was struggling with the same thing. In the mornings, I would listen to the lectures. So I had made this timetable. I had put all the lectures every day. So every morning I will listen to one lecture, and that is kind of my revision. And I would keep getting ready, keep doing my stuff, getting ready for work, cooking, whatever, and the lecture will be going on in the background. Now, even if you're not able to pay 100% attention to that lecture, it is still going in. You're listening to it, and it goes into your brain anyhow, into your subconscious. And then anything that you feel that, okay, I did not understand this, you can always go back and listen to it again. Evening times, spend time with your books. Always try and make good study partners. Your study partners are your assets. I have been blessed with amazing study partners. They read books for me when I couldn't do it because of time. So make good study partners who can help you fill your deficiencies, and you can help them the same way. Study partners, listening to your teachers and listening to the lectures. You do that and you will cross this, and you will be on the other side of this line. It's an amazing journey. It's an emotional roller coaster. Make sure you have good support. You are staying positive, and just be focused. Stay focused and you'll get through this. All the very, very best to my co-aspirants, and you can do it and you will do it. Just have faith in God and yourself. And StudyBuddy is there to help you anytime. Bye-bye. All the very best to you guys.